Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing some like a World Junior preview, even though it already started 4 days ago. Well, yeah, even though it's already been 4 days of it, but yeah, I'm just gonna try to predict the rest of the games and tell you some stats about every team and stuff like that. So for now, I'm just gonna start with Team USA. So they've played 3 games so far. They've scored 14 goals and they only have 5 goals against. Their record is 3-0 and 0-0. On Boxing Day, USA killed Latvia 6-1, which I expected because Latvia is never good in this tournament. No offense. December 28th, USA beat Slovakia 5-2, so that was a bit closer, kind of, not really. And then December 29th, USA, basically today, well, it's 1:42 and 2 a.m. right now, so it's technically Friday, December 30th, but yeah. So yesterday, USA beat Russia 3-2, and that game was good. I was watching that game, well, from the second period. I started watching a bit after it was 3-1 USA, and then I saw Russia score the power play goal to make it 3-2, but then they never came any closer than that, and then USA held on to win. So obviously the Latvia game was obviously easy for them. They killed it. Against Slovakia, it was a bit easy. It was easy, but like it was a little bit closer. A 3-goal deficit for Slovakia, and then they basically got harder as they went on. Like Latvia basically just like a little test, yeah, whatever. They didn't really, yeah. And then the second game was a little harder, and then the game on just the 29th was like a lot harder. USA and Russia, but they were able to hang on. So yeah, 14 goals scored and then 5 goals against, which is pretty good. Their players are really good. I was trying to get like power play stats. I can't find any power play stats at all on like any team. One team that I know was good on the power play is Team Canada, which I'm actually going to talk about right now. So Team Canada has played also 3 games. Their record is 3-0 and 0-0. So they're perfect, just like USA is. They've scored 20 goals, and they've had 5 goals against. On Boxing Day, Canada beat Russia 5-3. This game I was very nervous about because I was watching the 2015 World Juniors, the gold medal game in Toronto on, I don't know what day it was, but I remember that gold medal game where it was 5-1 and then it was 5-4. That just killed me. I was like, oh my god, like it got so close. Like I was so happy when it was 5-1, but then it was 5-4. I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be like I was probably about to have a heart attack at so many points. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna like die over here. So yeah, Canada beat Russia 5-3. It was honestly so good, this game as well. We had a 3-1 lead, and then of course it was 3-2, and then it was 4-2. Wait, was it? I know that we had like several 3-goal leads. I think it was 4-1, then 4-2, then 5-2, and then they made it 5-3. So every time it was a 3-goal lead, then Russia made it 2 goals, but they never came any closer than that. Only when it was like 2-1 or whatever. But yeah. So Canada beat Russia 5-3, and I think that was a good win. They had a good team effort, but the 3 goals allowed by Canada were not good. Like the goalie should have had, Carter Hart should have had, I think 2 of them out of 3. Like he definitely should have had, and yeah. And then December 27th, the day right after, Canada beat Slovakia 5-0. I was also like I've watched them all. I've watched all the Canada games so far this year, all of them on the ACC in Toronto. And yeah, Canada beat Slovakia 5-0. Honestly, Slovakia was really good in the first period because it was 0-0 after 1, and usually it's like 5-0 Canada after 1, or like 3-0 Canada after 1. So I give credit to them for not allowing a goal. I know that Canada outshot. I always got that confused. Outscored and outshot. Anyway, Canada outshot Slovakia like 14-2 and 14-2, and then they outshot in the second period where they scored 4 goals. I think they scored 4 goals, and then in the last period they scored the 1 goal. And that was a pretty good game, and they outshot Slovakia like 17-1 in the second period, so they just dominated that game. The shots were 44-6, and they just killed it. And then the one recently, December 29th, again it's the 30th now, so yeah, Canada destroyed Latvia 10-2. The 2 goals allowed by Canada was 2 breakaways. I never saw the second one. I just turned around and I saw that they scored. I'm like, fuck. But the first goal was when it was 9-0 Canada. Honestly, they totally dominated in this game, but I will admit, in the first 5 minutes, Latvia was all over Canada, out shooting them like 5-2, 6-2. So I was like, holy shit, Canada, pick it up. But then they scored that one shorthanded goal right after that, a power play goal, then another power play goal. They had 3 power play goals in this game, or even 4, I don't remember. They had 3 to 4 power play goals in this game. And then, yeah, that one goal allowed was off a breakaway, a 2-0, and then obviously he had no chance there. So it was 9-1, and then it was 9-2. It was another breakaway, just like a one-on-one goalie versus, yeah. And then he basically went around the goalie, like he kind of like tricked him to going that way, and he just had it open net. So Canada beat Latvia 10-2 though. I love Taylor Radish. Taylor Radish actually had 4 goals in this game. He was actually really good in this game. Shh, I'm trying to do a video here, Kat. But the last goal allowed by Latvia was like a really good play. Like it just went up, pass, goal. It was just a great goal. I loved it. I never saw it because I was actually playing a game on my own, but then I saw the replay and it was just great. So it was great, but yeah, the 2 goals allowed they shouldn't have been allowed. They were just tough breakaways. And plus, Canada wasn't really playing that good, even though they scored the most goals they've had. But yeah, so they beat Latvia 10-2. How do I think Canada's doing so far? They're doing excellent, 3-0. They've scored 20 goals, only 5 goals against, which is really good. And also USA is doing really good too, through 3 games, 14 goals, so 6 goals less, but 14 goals is still good. Again, only 5 against, and then records 3-0. 3-0-0-0. Now on to Team Finland. This is already like a 6-7 minute video. Holy crap, I did not expect this to be that long. And then Team Finland, they've had 3 games also. They've had 4 goals scored. Only 4 goals scored? Holy shit. Goals against 8, and their record is 0-0-0-3. And this is really shocking because they won the gold last year in Finland. So that's actually pretty shocking to me that they're 0-0-0-0 or 0-0-0-3, sorry. Sorry, I'm so used to NHL, so I'm just used to like 0-0-0, not 0-0-0-0. But yeah, 0-0-0-3. So they have no wins. They have all regulation losses. They haven't been playing their best, and they have to win, I think, on the 31st, is it? I don't know. I'm going to tell you my predictions for the following games next. And then also like the gold medal prediction and stuff too. So yeah. On Boxing Day, Finland lost to Czech 2-1. I never watched some of these games because like I watched Canada, obviously mostly because obviously I'm a Canadian fan, obviously. So yeah. Finland lost to Czech 2-1. On December 27th, they lost to Denmark 3-2. Which I'm actually kind of shocked about. I'd figured they beat Denmark like 4-1, but no, they didn't. And then on December 29th, the most recent, Finland lost to Sweden 3-1, which I'm not surprised about because Sweden is on fire. So honestly, Finland, I think they're going to be out probably because like they're not playing their best, and I know they're probably frustrated. 3 games lost. I mean, I'd be the same way if that was Canada, like all games lost. But yeah. Team Czech Republic, 3 games played, 7 goals scored, and 8 goals against. They're 1-0-2-0. 1 win and then 2 not regulation. I think they're 2 overtime. Yeah, 2 overtime losses and then 1 win. So on Boxing Day, Czech beat Finland 2-1, which is, yeah. And then on December 27th, Czech lost 4-3 to Switzerland in overtime, which I'm actually really shocked about because I'd figure Switzerland would lose like 4-1. Because it's Czech, and Czech's better than Switzerland, or as I thought, but no. And then December 29th, the most recent, Czech lost 3-2 to Denmark in overtime. I never saw all the overtime winner. I never saw that game. I don't get up till like 3 because I always stay up all night. Like it's already almost 2 in the morning. I'll probably be up till like 4 again. But yeah. So I think they are gonna need to get their crap together. They have 1 more game and they have to win it. I'm pretty sure. And they're gonna need help from the other teams to like get in the playoffs or whatever. I don't even know, like I don't know how many wins you need to get in the playoffs. I'm assuming it's all in the standings, but yeah. Team Sweden, 3 games, 13 goals scored, and 4 goals against. The 4 goals against thing is really good. They have the least goals against, 4 goals, so they've had really good goaltending, and they obviously have players that can score 13 goals. But Canada has the most goals scored with 20 so far, and then On New Year's Eve, they're going to play USA, so it's going to be a really good game, which I'll give you my predictions for later. Yeah, so they're 3-0-0-0. On Boxing Day, Sweden destroyed Denmark 6-1, which was expected. December 28th, Sweden beat Switzerland 4-2. I'd expect them to win like 4-0 or something, or 4-1, but yeah, they still won, whatever. And then the most recent, December 29th, Sweden beat Finland 3-1, and Finland really needed that game. I think I was voting for Finland because I did not want Sweden to go perfect, but they did. So Sweden, USA, and Canada are the only teams right now to be 3-0-0. So those are the top teams for now. And Sweden, USA, and Canada have all been like really good. So it's going to be a really fun playoffs and stuff like that. It's going to be great. Yeah, so my thoughts on Sweden, they're playing really good. They'll probably make it to the gold medal game or the semi-final at least. Now moving on to Team Denmark. Already almost 11-minute video. Holy fuck. Yeah, so Team Denmark has also played 3 games. They have 7 goals scored and 10 goals against. They're 1-1-0-1. On Boxing Day, Denmark lost to Sweden 6-1, so they got destroyed by Sweden. December 27th, Denmark beat Finland 3-2, which I'm still really surprised about. Like, I'm surprised that Finland didn't win like 3-0, but yeah, whatever. Just because they won gold last year doesn't mean they're going to be amazing this year, but you would expect them to, right? And then December 29th, the most recent, Denmark beat Czech 3-2 in overtime. So, really shocking. Like, I'm honestly like shocked with some of these outcomes. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not, like, Latvia has not been good, so of course I'm not surprised with that. That's basically what I expected. But like Denmark, Switzerland, I did not expect them to be like this. Or like even like Russia, which I'll tell you the record after. But yeah. So I'm kind of surprised with how Denmark has been playing. Like, they did lose those, or they actually have 2 wins, 1 in overtime, 1 in regulation, and then 1 loss. But Team Switzerland now, 2 games played only. They have 6 goals scored and 7 goals against. They're 0-1 and 0-1. On December 27th, they played Czech, and they beat Czech 4-3 in overtime. I'm still shocked about that. And then on December 28th, Switzerland lost to Sweden 4-2. My thoughts, I don't know. Switzerland is okay, I'd say. Like, they have 1 win in overtime, and they have 1 loss. So, I mean, I think you only get 2 points if you get an overtime win. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. I know you got, like, 3 points for, like, a regulation win, but yeah. So that's that. Team Russia now. They've played 3 games, they've scored 14 goals, and they have 9 goals against, which is not good. The 14 goals scored is obviously good, but obviously the 9 goals against is not good. They're 1-0-0-2. They have 2 regulation losses and then 1 win. So Boxing Day, Russia lost to Canada 5-3. On December 27th, Russia beat Latvia 9-1. And then so basically 9 of the 14 goals were against Latvia, obviously. And then December 29th, Russia lost to USA 3-2. So I think Russia's doing okay. Like, I still expect them to make the playoffs, and I still think they will. I think they'll make it pretty far too in this tournament, like the quarterfinals, semifinal. Like, honestly, I don't know how this tournament honestly works until my friend really explained it to me, like how the standings work, like you cross over and stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm surprised that Russia is not like 2-0 or like 2-1 or something. But yeah, they're pretty much 1-2. Because they have no overtime wins or no overtime losses, so yeah. Now Team Slovakia, they've played 2 games, they've only scored 2 goals, and they have 10 goals against. Their record is 0-0-0-2, so 2 regulation losses. December 27th, Slovakia lost to Canada 5-0, and then December 28th, Slovakia lost to USA 5-2. So they've allowed 5 goals in both their games, not good. They've scored no goals in the game against Canada, obviously not good. Good for me, obviously, but not for them. And they've scored. I can't speak. They've scored 2 goals against the U.S. So they have to get their shit together. Next game's Team Latvia, the worst team so far. They've played 3 games. They've scored 4 goals, and they have 25 goals against. 25 goals against. What the fudge? Obviously, 10 of those goals were from Canada, so they would have had 15 goals against. But yeah, And obviously the record is 0-0-0-3. Of course, they won none of those games. And I forgot to add all the games that they played, so I'm stupid. So let me actually check that right now, because I actually like wrote a note about it and stuff like that. But yeah. So Latvia lost on Boxing Day to the U.S. 6-1. Latvia lost to Russia the very next day on December 27th, 9-1. So they allowed 6 goals one day, then 9 goals the next day. And then on Thursday, the most recently, they've allowed 10 goals. So they are not doing good at all. And yeah, I don't know what to say. They're out. They're just out. I don't know what to say with them. I don't even know why their team. That probably sounds so mean, but yeah. I mean, they can score some goals. They've scored 4 goals, but I mean, they have 25 goals against, so it's not good at all. The goalies have obviously not been good. They have not had good nights, or the teams they're playing have just been too good. Like Russia, USA, Canada. Wait, I think they played USA, did they? Yeah, they did. So like USA, Russia, Canada. Like, of course they're gonna lose against those amazing teams, right? So anyway, those are all the teams, and now the upcoming games: Friday, December 30th. So today. Denmark versus Switzerland at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern. My prediction is it's like 50-50. It's hard to say who will win. I don't really know. Hello? Yeah, I'm doing a video right now. Like you're on. Yeah, I'll call you back in a few. Really? What happened to video calling? Well, you guys are gonna have to wait because I'm literally doing a video right now. So just wait. Bye. I'm almost done the video. So yeah, bye. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna put that on mute if I can. Yeah, because they're gonna call back for sure. So Denmark, Switzerland at 5. My prediction is like 50-50. It's hard to say. And then Latvia, Slovakia at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. I predict Slovakia will win 3-1 or something. Saturday on New Year's Eve. Czech versus Sweden 1 o'clock. Canada, USA 3:30. Switzerland, Finland at 5:30, and then Slovakia, Russia at 8. My prediction for this Czech and Sweden will be 3-1 for Sweden. Canada, USA. I'd say Canada will win 4-3 or no 4-2 or 5-3 or something like that. They won 5-3 last 2 years ago. Switzerland, Finland. Did they come back? No, they haven't. Surprisingly. Switzerland, Finland. I think Finland will win 3-2. Slovakia, Russia. I think Russia will win 3-1 or 4-2 or something like that. And then that's all the games that are on for now. There's no playoff games, obviously, because we're not done yet. So my future predictions are who will win gold. I'd say Canada because they've actually been pretty good on the power play, and they've been pretty good on home turf and stuff like that. So yeah, that's that. Who will win silver? I just kind of guess these or whatever. So Russia for silver, and then bronze I put Sweden, even though I think Sweden will probably win gold or silver. I don't even know. I'm actually going to say Sweden for silver, and then gold for Canada, and then Russia for bronze, I'd say. And then who will be eliminated? Latvia and Slovakia, because I think 8 teams will make the playoffs, so yeah. So yeah, I hope you like my almost 20-minute video, which I'm actually shocked about. It's kind of late, 4 days after the tournament started, but yeah. These are my predictions as of right now, so I hope you like the video, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.